Hello everybody, welcome back to Sarah Plays of Vlad in Immortal Empires with the Grimhammer mod. So I am attacking Draika here. It says close victory, medium casualties. I don't lose anybody, but I'm nervous about actually fighting this because I've fought Draika before as, who was it, Greenskins? Who was I playing as? Oh no, Ogres. Golgfag. And it was rough. Now, she is kind of damaged. Her treatments have health. She has an aspect on him. It's the physical resistance one. Or the I'm not sure what that... Oh, no. That's just the derp. Never mind. No aspect. I'm confused. So let's go ahead and try to fight it. And try out this army, which I've just kind of like muddled together. I don't know if this is going to go well because my other battles with Vlad have not gone super well. And she's another tanky faction like the dwarves, except I would say she's a bit more DPS than them, although I could be wrong because they had some pretty tough units when I was fighting them before. And only one tree can... They do have the fancy dryad bows, which don't exist in the vanilla game. One unit of Deepwood Scouts, which if I have cavalry target them, shouldn't be bad. The bears are anti-large, and I have quite a few large units. I also have the trees. She doesn't have the trees, so she won't benefit from the forest, because I don't think this is considered a forest battle. So, I don't know. If I lose this, I definitely blame myself. I feel like I've been handed a lot of things with this. Alrighty, so how do we want to go about doing this? We've got bears on this side and giant wolves on this side. Giant wolves are also anti-large, but I have more cavalry than they do wolves. Malevolent dryads, malevolent treekin. So I'm thinking I'm going to need probably Graveguard the front here. They're the shielded kind. And the spirit hosts are going to serve as support behind. Then I've got my anti-large Graveguard, which I'm going to try to use to protect the sides. Got my corpse carts. Got Vlad, who's gonna probably have to try to go after the tree men, but that's gonna be a tough battle. Isabella and the caster lady. Have her there as a buffer. Okay, do I want black knights on this side? I'm thinking probably because the blood knights are anti-large. So if they're going up against the hawks, which are armor piercing, that's gonna hurt. Am I missing anybody? Oh, Vargeists. Vargeists don't have much armor. They're glass cannon, strong emphasis on dealing damage, but fragile. Great. They're very fast. Holy crow, the Great Hawks are fast. Holy monsters. Wow. So, I mean, potentially have the Vargeist go after the Deepwood Scouts. No, the Dryad Bows. The Deepwood Scouts are stalking me. I can't see them. Alright, so maybe I'll pivot and do something different with them. So, let's... And here, the real reason why I do not play Legendary is for this reason, so that I can pause. Okay. So I was gonna have them go up against the bears. Have Vlad try to go after the treemen. Oh, pause, because we've already engaged the malevolent dryads. So we're gonna pull back here. Okay, so Isabella is getting shot at by the dryad bows. Oof. Not great. Not off to a good start here. Not off to a good start. Off to a good start at all. Oh, it's because I don't have anybody actually attacking. That's a problem. Okay, so these guys are dying at a fast rate. Actually, these guys are good at flanking. I should have had them on the flanks, probably. Oops, don't know what I'm doing there. Alright, these guys are dying fast. Vargeis are... Go after them. Go after them. Oh, Vlad's dead. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to rematch this. I've made some critical errors. I forgot Vlad was so much faster than the rest of my army, so I'm gonna... Alright. We'll just wait, because I think I'll have a rematch option. So here you go. Here's a do not do this. Guys, keep track of your army and how fast they can move. Gaze of Nagash. I wonder how that... Alright, so these guys aren't even doing anything. Have them in their flank. Alright, so she's dead too. So yeah, here... So stupid. I'll leave this in so you guys can see my awful mistakes. And there's Isabella. So wow, I just threw away my Lord and 2 heroes. They're not quite as what's the word I'm looking for? They're definitely able to be killed. Let's just see how this goes though, but I'm definitely rematching this. Should it give me... Well, they only give me the option if I lose. I don't know. Which maybe I will lose, because if I go after Draca, maybe I will lose. Go after Candle. Actually, I could have you go after Candle and have you guys go after the Dryad Bows. Where are the Deepwood Scouts? I thought they had Deepwood Scouts. Am I making that up? Oh, and the Tree Men. Oh, there. I guess everybody is busy. Alright, so they're done. Draca. Alright, so we did potentially win. Yeah. I hope they give me the option to rematch, because I really don't want to have wounded everybody. Fast forward. End battle. Rematch. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. Good golly. Don't send your Lord in unprotected. He's not invincible. That's the word I was looking for. Invincible. He is not that, apparently. And I don't know if that's Grimhammer or not, because I swear I've played Vlad before and I have done things like this before and it has been fine, but now it just doesn't seem to be fine. Alrighty, so let's do this again. So these guys are support. Be in exposed flanks of allies or enemies in comparison to fighting enemy on fair ground. So they have a special aura. I don't know why I said it that way, because aura. Aura is like a, I don't know, Jersey, New York? I don't know, something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna have everybody do kind of what we were doing before, but different. Except this time I'm going to have these guys over here. Still have the Black Knights over here. And Vargeis are going to be somewhere to help. This time, don't just throw your lives away. Be a little careful. Okay. Is that everybody? I think it is. Start. Pause. Now. Now. Let's let everybody kind of get in here and get situated. Let's see. Let's have you go after the treeman because you're more anti-large. Oops, you're on that side. I hate that it does this. I wish it would go in order. Okay, then I'll move these guys up because they're a little bit faster than the Graveguard are. Let's see. Gaze of Nagash, strong versus single unit projectiles 5, requires line of sight. I'm gonna pop that on the Dryads. My Winds of Magic are so not great. Okay. So we're gonna give the Graveguard an opportunity to go in. See if I can get my cavalry to charge around the back. Spirit hosts. Move up. Vlad. Move up. I think he took some damage. Is he taking poison? Debuff. Okay, who's taken? Oh, Vargeist! Dagnabbit! I cannot get through this without losing somebody! Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I may just let this play out. We'll see. Have one of these charge in from behind. Actually, a couple. Dagnabbit. I'm mad about the Vargeist. That's just silly. It's just really silly. Well, have go after the giant spiders. I'll debuff them. The corpse carts come into the fray a little bit. Alright, is the Vlad fighting? He is. See if I can... Oh, these guys might die. Well, at least I can raise dead, and that's kind of the point. So, like, the fact that the Vargeist died isn't, like, the end of the world. It's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, what do we got here? Zombies. Dance Macabre. The Invocation of Nehek. We'll pop it on some of these guys. They're going up against the Feral Bears. I'm just going to blob these guys up, I think. Alright, so these guys are taking damage. It looks like maybe we're turning the tides just a little bit. These guys are... Okay, warriors are... I mean, at least Vlad isn't dead. Alright, so we got the tree guy over here who's being a pain in the behind. Alright, these guys... How do you go up against... I'd like you guys to go up against the tree guy. And Vlad's gonna get pounded, probably, by this treeman. It's a poor choice of words, but it's not what I meant. Alright, so I lost one unit of cavalry. But again, I can raise them. The Blood Knights were kind of the ones I really wanted to keep around. Alright, let's see. Graveguard. Treeman's almost gone. Good grief. Good heavens. Alright, let's do Invocation of Nehek. I can't overcast that, but let's throw that on the Blood Knights. Although they're pretty far away, I don't know if I'll be able to get over there. Okay, now we got Candle. And the Dryad bows are still being annoying. Who are all these guys fighting? I guess. Okay, there we go. Victory. Could have been worse. Says decisive victory. I didn't even look to see what the last one was. Probably. Oh, yeah, I did lose the Black Knights, Lances, and Barding, and the Vargeist. But this is kind of what I expect when I play Vampire Counts. Like, It's awful to say, but most of the time, if you lose like infantry units or just like, I don't know, units at all other than your heroes, it's a good battle. So I'm not mad about this. I am mad about it. Don't get me wrong. Shouldn't have lost the Vargeist, especially not that fast. That was really stupid on my part. But I much would prefer to lose them in those knights other than Vlad and Isabella and my other caster. So I'll take this result over the other one. And I should have access to good Raised Dead right after this. Now, the other thing you pointed out is that there's a stance for a better Raised Dead. So I'll have to see if I'm able to put myself into that stance. And I honestly should have looked at the stances more. I did not do a good job about that. I know that there's the stance that allows me to replenish in foreign territory, which is very important because vampire counts take heavy attrition outside of vampire territory. So there's that. But the other one will be hopefully helpful if I need to recruit. I'll have to see what my options are for recruiting. I'd love to get Vargeists again. And honestly, I wouldn't mind having 2 units of Vargeists. If I can get them. Alright, so replenish. See, this would be nice, but I probably need the replenishment. Okay, so this is tricky because I am not in vampire territory. Oh, that is nice. So some items, got some money. So what is this stance? Okay, so I'm not currently taking attrition, which is surprising. Oh, because I own Mordheim. Derp. Okay, so there's vampiric channeling. Army is replenished. Raised Dead cost. So this must be the one that you guys were talking about. It's just the cost makes it -10. So I'll grab that. And dang it, I thought I'd have better Raised Dead around here. Carstein. Well, that stinks. Because that's really garbage Raised Dead. I could get the Regiments of Renown, but I may just go with some Fellbats. Or I could get Dire Wolves. But I don't have anything to go after to harass flying creatures, so I went with the bats instead. Alright, Night Shroud, armor, melee defense. Right now, Enchanted Shield is armor, melee defense. Armor +3, melee defense +5. So this is just better melee defense. Armor, fire resistance, Enchanted Shield. Oh, let's see. They don't have any armor. Probably neither does Rudiger. I'm tempted to fuse them, but I probably should do what I can to help my ladies out. Now the Featherfoe Torque is a debuff, which could be nice on this lady. Alright, so Vlad also leveled up, which is good. Let's see. Speed and missile resistance is kind of nice. Does he have current missile resistance? 15%, so it's not that much. I'll go with speed just to make him a little bit faster. I do not currently have the potion of speed on him. I think that was the one that everybody said would be good for him to have. 900. I'll do that. And what's this? Control vampiric corruption. Regeneration for Fellbats. Faction-wide. That's very interesting. If I do this, though, I'm going to be almost bankrupt, so I probably should wait. More sleep shines. This better be. Alright, I don't think they're close enough to reinforce. Hence why Vlad ended up fighting Draga alone. Of course, I have a Trickster Cult here. Destroy. I will destroy that. It was only 250, so I think I can live with that. Drakenhof. 1900 to get more income. 3 turns. Growth and income. This is income from all buildings. I'll go with that. Oh, my territory is so exposed. I don't like it. I don't have any... Oh, no. I do have 2 blood kiss. Very interesting. I need 6 blood kiss for this. Awoken 2 lords from this bloodline. Yikes. That's gonna never happen. Let's see. Is there anything good here? So, melee defense for Vlad becomes permanent after first use. Campaign movement range. Character's leadership. Weapon strength for Vlad. Miscast base chance. Ooh, after first use. So this becomes permanent if I use it once. It's tempting. Let me see. How close am I to Nagenhof? I do have pretty good movement range, so maybe I will just bite the bullet and perform that right. So that gives him 76 melee defense, and his weapon strength is 1k. What? That's insane. It's so high. Hers is not. His is. Hers, I can't tell what hers is. Hers is 475. Still not bad. And I have a feeling people are not going to like me because I'm fighting Draga. So she wants peace. Oh, that's a fancy stance. Forest calls, vigor loss reduction, overzealous attack. Interesting. Well, I'm going to carry on, see if Valnal Shaw Muscle Bitter Bark attacks me. If he attacks Rudiger, Vlad's not close enough to buddy system. He may attack Griffinwood if he can make it that far. I think the only other territory that Draga has is Nagenhof. Oh, and I know, he did go after Griffinwood. Well, he's gonna sack it? That's an interesting choice. It wasn't really much to sack. Oh, now Averlin's probably declaring war on me. Yep. And they're gonna go after Schwarzhofen. Most likely. So I'm gonna have to try to quickly wipe out Draga and then circle back after Averland, I think. Okay. So, how do we want to go about this? Because I can get there. But he is just gonna flee, isn't he? I shall enslave the world. Now, I do want to buddy system here. So I'm gonna move him up. See if I can... If only there's a way I could trap him so that he couldn't retreat. No mercy. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so he is retreating. Oh, he's going way too far, isn't he? But... can Rudiger get to him? No, shoot! Well, that's not ideal. And I don't have the money. I'm gonna be bankrupt next turn. I'm in such trouble. Oh boy. And she wants war. And Averlin's gonna be likely... Oh yeah. Schwarzhofen is done. Drakenhof may be able... Not likely. Oh, that's bad. This isn't great. This is not ideal. I was warned. I was warned that I needed to go after the Empire faster, and I didn't do it. So here's the consequences of my inaction. But I really do need to try to take out Draca before I circle back, because even if I were to do a peace treaty with her now, I don't think it's going to last. She's not going to like me. I think they have aversion. Are you kidding me? Do I wish to intercept? Valiant defeat and high casualties. That's so rude. Alright, so he went to Nagenhof. I'm not sure if Vlad and Rudiger are going to be able to take him out. Now I'm taking attrition, so that's fun. Oh, my coffers are empty! Oh, shoot! Oh, this is so bad!
I am unstoppable.
Okay, so let's move Vlad up.
It shall be done. All shall
So I'm gonna have
perish.
Vlad come up here to attack. Pyrrhic victory, and I lose. I'm gonna encircle because I'm going to bring these guys over. And I think they can reinforce.
No.
And I think that'll be better for me. And if I lose units in this army, it's not the end of the world.
This and this.
Still Pyrrhic victory. Now I lose a Grave Guard. And he loses a Crypt Ghoul. Are you kidding me? Well, what I'm afraid of... Okay, it's a forest battle. They're all full health. He's got Quadil and Treement. That's going to be really hard to fight. So I'm going to just take the Pyrrhic victory and wipe out Draca, I think. I will loot and occupy. Does that wipe her out, please? Okay. All right, Draca's wiped out. So now...
The world will drown in.
Oof. Elspeth owns the other territories. That's going to be fun. Kislev doesn't like me, so that's fun. But now I'm no longer bankrupt, so there's that. And Raised Dead is still trash. Still absolute garbage. So. However, should I pop up a Lord? $366. That's gonna hurt my income quite a bit. Armor. I'm just thinking if I have another Lord at Drakenhof. Because I am afraid of them taking it. I'll give you regeneration. Okay, so you leveled up. I'm gonna give you replenishment. You... What do we got over here? Wraith touched. So upkeep for the ghosty boys and physical resistance. Armor. Ward save when laying siege. Campaign movement after. What's this? Blood Knights. Ooh, those look cool. Blood Dragon Warriors. That's pretty awesome. And Nightborn. Terrorgeist and Zombie Dragon. Zombie Dragon! I want one of those so bad. Terrorgeist Shriek. Upkeep for Vargulf and Vargeists. So many choices. What do I want? I kind of like the Nightborn because I like the idea of Vargulf and Vargeists here, but this I feel like would be pretty beneficial. Weapon strength and upkeep. Physical resistance plus 20% or 20%. Flow of battle is a buff. I don't think I'm going to go for this one. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do Nightborn. I kind of want Castellan, but I'm going to go Nightborn instead. Who knows if that was the right thing to do. And then let's do campaign movement range 5%, because if I'm going to try to keep up with Vlad. Okay, I can get Pit of Shades with Emmanuel. The replenish troops is really important, but I also need magical reserves, and Pit of Shades will be a nice thing to have. Let's see. Curse of Years is a big debuff, and silence. That's interesting. But magical reserves is interesting. Okay, let's do Curse of Years, because I do have one Wind of Death. I want to get to the other one eventually, but... Okay, Vlad, what are we going to do? Melee defense. Now your melee defense is super high. And I guess I could afford to fix that, but I'm still quite in dire straits. Let's see. This is bad. Provincial instability is bad. I might be able to stave it off for now if I don't collect income from them. So, all right. Here, we're struggling. Okay, so there is a rebellion. Great. Now I'm gonna have to take care of that before I move on, because that'll get out of control. I got a little trigger happy with the sack and loot, or the loot and occupy button. That certainly didn't help things. Oh, this is a good raised dead location. Or maybe it's not good. I'll have to see what it is. But I'm hoping the Empire may be easier than Draika. Draika's so tanky. Okay, what's this? Imminent rebellion. Yes, I know. What do we have here? More powerful. It doesn't say. But I could try to put control here, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Because we're at 92. I don't know if I can do that. So they're taking heavy attrition because of my vampire corruption. So I am going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to force march to get back to Waldenhof. I don't know that you can take out the Empire. If not...
None shall live.
Great. I'm gonna have you...
This better be important.
Oh, nope, you told me don't put people in the settlement. I'll just have you... That's not gonna help. But ambush defense. I shouldn't have played this turn because I got caught up in things, but if I'm in this territory, what do I have? I don't have a lot of money. That's the problem. If I merge crypt ghouls together... Alright, let's just see what we do here. Merge.
More sleep shines.
Merge the zombies.
What do you want?
And then I could try to get some... I don't know. I don't know if that was wise or not, but looks like Azag's going after Ungrim, so that's maybe good for us. Let me...
You have the honor.
If I could just get Azag on my side, I don't think that he's going to be all that... all that eager to diplomatize with me. Should I confederate Musion? I kind of want to, because then I could have the Red Duke in my pool. And he's kind of awesome. And I'm afraid of him getting wiped out because he's rank 150. I don't even know how many ranks are out there right now, but I think I'm going to go for it. This is going to hurt. Alright, how bad is it? 330. Okay, so... we're going to have to do some stuff here. What do we got? We've got Bordalo. Looks like Bellicor was going after me. I'm going to have to get rid of these guys. Now, Vampire Corruption. Bordalo. It's not bringing in a ton of money. I've only got zombies with the Red Duke. Did he only have one territory? I'm thinking he probably only had one territory. So my purpose in this was basically just to get the Red Duke. So I'm going to disband his army because it's so far away. I think, yeah, he'll be returned to the pool. And then Bordalo, who could I trade that to?
Should I bow and scrape?
Become vassal.
Bloodlines deign to call upon humble me.
How strength rank 41. Do I want him to be my vassal? I don't know if this prevents me from being able to confederate him. It might. But also he might end up getting wiped out. And if they declare war on my vassal... Alright, I take this back. I don't want him as my vassal. I don't even need military access. I'll just do this for now. Okay. Well, that was unexpected. But we're still surviving, so let me... Oh, we've got heroes. Who's this? Oh, I forgot there's a butt ton of heroes. I know these guys would be really good, but they're just so far away, and I have bigger fish to fry right now. So, who else is out there? Anybody? Okay, no, it's just these guys. So now I could raise some more things from the dead. Some more bats. That'll be all my money, but here we are. So I still have the Red Duke out there somewhere, I think. The Hunger. Yep. All right. Imminent Rebellion, yes, I understand. And I've already done enough damage with Diplomacy, so let's get out of here. And I've gone way past my time lollygagging, so let's move on. And see what damage is done by Averland, maybe. And I don't know if Rudiger's new and improved army can take on Philip. I'm hoping that with the attrition that they're taking from my vampire stuff, that maybe I'll be able to take them out. Because then we're going to have Griffinwood is going to have a rebellion too, and that's going to be Draika, isn't it? Not ideal, because I really don't want Draika to come back. So I may have to figure something out there. Okay, dark magic. Chaos divided uncorruption. Chaos undivided corruption. Safeguard. The money would be nice, but I'm going to do vampire. Okay, well, I'm going to have to leave it up there before I start doing another turn. So here's where things currently stand. Who's this? Dwarf Rebels. That's interesting. We're still in it. We're still surviving. Maybe we'll have a bone thrown to us at some point, but for now things are still tenuous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.